we can start. Okay, very good. And this is APM terminal. And the next terminal, okay, we have TreyPack terminal. Is everybody listening? Hearing me?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
Yeah, okay.
yeah. Continue.
Okay, let's continue. We have only 40 minutes. Okay, TreyPack, ITS, TreyPack is left, ITS is left, PCT is left, PRA is left. 1, 2, 3, 4 terminals, it should be 5, and Everport or Evergreen. These 5 terminals are left to make an appointment for loadout or any kind of transaction appointment we're going to make. We need a system called eModal website, appointments.emodal.com. emodal.com. When you open the web page, you need to log in. When you log in, this is the kind of first you need to choose from here. Click on this icon, and then you choose the first link, eModal community portal, and then Pregate moves. When you click on this one, here this is the page. We can see the whole information about the whole appointments that we have. For example, for ETS, when it says ETS LAX, it means that it is Everport for Los Angeles, or ITS. This is an appointment made for ITS terminal or for PCT terminal. Here we can track the containers, the appointments that we already have here with the container number. For example, if I, but for a TreyPack, if I choose here, I can enter the container number and then search it, and it will give me the whole information here. And here, this is the whole information for TreyPack. This is the container number, and this is the time and the date the appointment is made, or and this is the type of the container, HAPAC. This is the appointment, Monday, 7 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. And this is a pick import pickup, or loadout appointments. All mean the same. And to make an appointment, here there's an add visit. We need to click on this part, add visit, to make a new appointment. To make a new appointment, here, this is the United Logistics Services Group. This is the same for all the appointments we are going to make. And here the terminal, we need to choose the terminal. We have Everport for Los Angeles, not Oakland, not Tacoma, but Los Angeles. Here is for ITS Long Beach. Here Pacific Container Terminal is PCT. The initials, this is PCT signifies for Pacific Container Terminal. This is SSA Terminal PRA for PRA Terminal, and this is TreyPack Los Angeles. These 5 terminals appointments always are made through this website, eModal. So if I'm going to make an appointment for TreyPack, for example, I select the TreyPack. For Los Angeles, we need to make sure that this the appointment is for the correct city. And all the types are the same. Here we can choose the transaction here like this. We have this drop. If you're going to drop a load or we're going to drop an empty, we need to choose single. If we're not going to drop anything, this drop is going to be as none. And we have a pickup if we're going to pick up an empty, or if we're going to pick up a load. So we need to choose this single. Now here we're going to make an appointment for loadout and for single. So we need to this drop needs to be as none, and this pick needs to be selected for single. And here pick import, as you see, we can't choose any other one. We paste the container number, and then wait for the whole info. the container number. When we choose it, it shows us the type and the size of the container. And here we can choose the date and time. For example, for Sunday or Monday or Tuesday, we can choose any time we want, 22, 21, 30, 15, everything. And the next thing we can do is to save and close. And the appointment will be made and secured, and we can check it in the search part. But here, and these icons and these exclamation marks, if we click on them, because they're red, it shows shows that there's an error for this transaction. And it says pre-gate already exists for this container. It means that this container number, this loadout, has already an appointment, so we can't make an appointment for this. If we're going to update it on the appointment, if we're going to change it to any other time, so we can just close this box, because we can't make a new appointment when we have already an appointment. Search the container number here and this part, as we did already. And here, action part. For action part, if we need to edit it, we can edit. For example, edit the truck plates or the name of the driver. Or if we're going to rebook it. If we're going to rebook it, here we can choose another date and select another time for this container. And after that, we'll update our system. Here, for example, the appointment is made for Monday, 7 to 7:30 p.m. I can change it to 3 p.m., 3 to 3:30 p.m., for example. And the next thing, and you see the icons are green, no message. And here we can save and close. If I save it, the appointment will be updated, and the driver has to be there during this time and any other time. And
Okay.
this is the same for all the terminals I mentioned. That the appointments are going to be made through eModal website. PRA, PCT, Everport, ITS, and TrayPack. These 5 terminals, the appointments are going to be made through eModal website. Any questions?
No.
Okay. Yeah, and this is the loadout. The loadout. For the empty-in, things are a little different. Now we're going to cover empty-in appointments. For empty-in appointments, first we have to make sure that the terminal we're referring to is receiving that type and that size and that special kind of the empty that we're going to engage it to. For example, for Monday, here is a Blue Cargo. It's a portal that we use to see what kind of empties are going to be received in which terminals. Each terminal is different. For example, if I want to show you, let me show you the TTI. This is the TTI. TTI here has a schedule for TTI empty receiving. Okay, here it says, for example, for the 13th, for the Monday, MSC, a shipping line. This type of MSC is going to be received on TTI, but as dual for the first shift and for the second shift. This is a dual for the 20, for the size 20 is going to be dual. For the size 40 for Monday is going to be dual. Here it is. For 40 high cube is going to be dual, and for 45 it's going to be dual. But for reefers, special equipment, and flat racks, there will be no receiving. And the same for Maersk. But for Maersk, it's going to be single. We can make an appointment for single empty-in transaction. There's no need to be a dual appointment. So here is the receiving. MSC, is TTI receiving MSC for Monday? Yes, but for dual. Is TTI receiving Maersk for on Monday? Yes. For single, we can make them a single. SM line, yes. For Hyundai, yes. For 20, 40, for the high cube, and 45 Hyundais. For Yangming, yes, but not 45. Only for the high cube, for the standard, and 20 foot. And here ONE, yes, we receive, they receive. And Hapag single for 20, for the standard, and for the high cube. This is for Hanjin, for TTI, but other terminals are different. They have different receiving. But if you're going to have this Blue Cargo gathers the whole information from the whole terminals and displays them only one page. So it should be easy for us if we, but this needs to be updated. For example, this is the last updates for 1 hour ago. Today it's closed, but for tomorrow we need to, if we're going to make an appointment, we need to check this first because they're constantly changing. So here, if I'm going to see what shipping lines TTI here, tier T, is receiving for Monday first shift. Here we can see Monday first shift, Monday second shift, but we're checking for Monday first shift. Tier T, what shipping lines? Here, Costco, no. For Hamburg, no. For Hapag, yes. For 20 footer, for the standard, and for the high cube. These 3 kinds. So we have three criteria for engaging AMT. First, the terminal has to be receiving the shipping line. For example, has to be receiving Hyundai, but it's receiving Hyundai for single. It's okay. Then we need to make sure that the terminal is receiving the correct size, the 20 footer, the 40 standard footer, or the 40 high cube footer, or the 45. If it's receiving the type and the size, then we can make an appointment. If we make an appointment, the empty in is good to go. It's good to be engaged. Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, here here the Blue Cargo facilitates our job. So all the lines, OOCL, Pacific, Pacific, Polynesia, Sealead, and everything. Okay, now to make an appointment, it's easy. For example, if I have, a Mediterranean, let me see. Okay, here. I have a Yangming 40 high cube. Can I engage it to TTI on Monday first shift? Can I?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we have here is this Yangming part. For the high cube, for here Monday first shift, as single. So it's not a no, it's a yes, it's a single. So we can engage it. So to make an appointment, the same as loadout, we hold our most an appointment, and then we choose the other transaction, not import pickup, but the empty return inquiry. After we selected the empty return inquiry, here we have 2 parts. My empty in containers, this is the appointments already made. And here when we want to make a new appointment, we paste the container number and search it. And when we have the information here, it says the container number is the standard 40 high cube. And then we need to, it says select SSCO. We choose to select the current shipping line. It was a Yangming. And it says it is not allowed. It is not allowed for empty in. So maybe they're going to change the receiving. So we can't engage this when it says SSO, or maybe the container number is off higher. So we can't return it to TTI. We might need to return it to a depot or something. Let me find another container. For example, this Maersk should be good. 1 second. Okay, I search another container. It's a Maersk. Not allowed. Interesting. Okay, they're not receiving anything. And I tested Hapag, Maersk. Let me check Mediterranean, maybe that works. Okay, this is okay to return. When it says okay to return, we are allowed to engage the empty. First, the terminal is receiving, and then we can make an appointment. Here, when it says okay to return, it should be good. On this appointment, we click appointment, we choose the date, for example, for the Monday. And then we select the time, 11 to 12. If I choose the 11 to 12, here, the appointment, I can here submit it. When I submit it, the empty in appointment is made. So it says 13th, 11 to 12. It should be good. Empty return appointment. Any questions?
No.
Okay, for TTI, we can make two kinds of appointments. First, this was a single appointment. Okay, just empty in. But if MSC, if TTI is receiving as dual, when the driver goes there, they reject the driver. So we need to cancel the appointment. Okay, now if you're going to make another appointment, we can make an appointment as dual. For example, if I appointment import pickup. Okay, here I paste it, search. We have already an appointment for this container number. This is a loadout. It shows us the information. It has no demurrage. This is the last free day. It's available for pickup. Everything is good. And it has an appointment for 2 to 3 on Monday. So if I'm going to make an appointment, not as single, as dual. As dual means we engage an empty and pre-pull a loadout. This is called dual transaction. To make an appointment for the empty, so we can reuse the chassis. Here I need to, here, the appointment is already made. Here I click, here it says empty in appointment. I say yes, and then it asks me for a container number for the empty. I say enter the container number and submit it. When I submit it, the appointment is paired with the loadout. The empty is paired with the load. When it's when they're paired, it's good to go to engage it, and it can be engaged as a dual. It says okay. When we engage it, it shows a message for confirmation that the appointment is made for the empty in. Do you have any questions?
I have one question. Like they send a message by email or text.
Sorry, I didn't get. Do you have any question?
Yeah. You last you told me they sent us a message. So message, how they sent me message on email or contact number.
No. It just shows the message in this part here.
Oh,
Sure. Yeah.
and I have another question. Like, so how I will know this appointment time is 13, 14, 15, and this for this container this appointment and time is 6, 14, and 11 first hour or second hour. So how I will set the appointment time and date? So who will inform me?
Did you have an appointment already?
No, for the container, if I set appointment number, so how I will ensure that this is the appointment time, like 6, 14, 11 to 12, 6:15, 10 to 13. So how I will know, and then set up the appointment time and date.
Oh, yeah. These kind of appointments are already made by our load planner, Rafael. He makes the appointments for the loadouts.
Okay. So when I set the appointment in the system, then I will contact with Rafael.
Yeah, yeah. Let me check this first. Okay, here it says import pickup appointment is modified and empty in appointment is created. So here, when I search the loadout container, it shows me the empty in as well. So the empty in has an appointment and we can engage it to the TTI.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand. Okay.
Okay. And
Delivery time, yeah, Robert. Delivery time like 6 appointment time like 6:13 to 022 14 to 15, 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. So this appointment times will be set by me, or another one will set this date and time.
okay, I'm not sure what is your task. Actually, I can't say, but yeah, the appointments are already made by Rafael. Rafael makes the appointments for the loadout, schedules the load, schedules the deliveries, and he puts them on the board for us to dispatch them. And I'm not sure if what is your task going to be, but according to your task, Ali will tell you that you need to make an appointment for them, or yeah, it differs according to our capacity, or the appointment time that we need. You should make an appointment. Okay, for this empty in appointment, because we pair this empty with the loadout, because this empty and this loadout has an appointment for Monday 2 to 3 p.m. The empty in appointment has the same appointment, 2 to 3 p.m. on Monday. This is for TT. When we pair an appointment, the time should be the same as the loadout. The driver needs to be there at the same time. Okay, for WBCT, we can check Blue Cargo. For example, this is WBCT here. We can check what kind of empties WBCT is going to be receiving on Monday. As you see, almost nothing. Here, Blue Cargo shows nothing. But if we're going to check the website to make sure that it's going to be receiving or not, here we choose, we log in first, choose home, and then here, empty restriction. For example, Hapag, no, Hyundai, no, but Hapag, yes, 40 high cube is going to be receiving Hapag 40 high size 40 high cube, or Yangming, all sizes, 45, 40 high cube, 40 and 20 standard, Costco, and Zim and MSC, Mediterranean. So if we're good to go, if we're going to make an appointment for the empty in single transaction, we choose the My Appointments. Here we choose single or dual. And here, because we're going to engage and empty, we choose in, and then fully no, empty in. Yes. We enter the container number. We can select the shipping line. It's an MSC, but if we select the go, it automatically will find the shipping line. It's an MSC. And then here we can choose the day, for example, the Monday, no available slots. If we choose a 14th, no available slots, and there are no available slots anymore for this empty in if we're going to make an appointment for. So we can't make an appointment for this as single, but because we have already loadout appointments for WBCT like TTI, we can make an appointment. How? Here, first we have to see our, oh, we don't have any. Okay, first I'm going to search the loadout. Here is the loadout. Here I choose transfer to make an appointment, and then choose transfer, the first one. The appointment is made for Monday 1 to 2 p.m. If I'm going to add a container for the empty, here it is. So they will be receiving MSC, yeah? And it says okay to return. When it says okay to return, we should be good. And they were receiving. So if they're receiving MSC and we can make an appointment, we should be good. And then here, no license plate number. If yes, we can put the driver's license plate. This is no. And it's okay. We just submit it. When I submit it, the empty in with the loadout are paired. And here it says empty appointment created successfully, confirmation number. This is the container. 1 second. And these are paired. If I pair one container, I can't make another empty in appointment for with the same loadout container. So this doesn't work anymore. Do you have any question?
No.
This was the same, empty in and dual. For every city, we should first see which empty they're receiving. For blue cargo, if I choose LVCT, it's Pier E. For Pier E, they're going to be receiving CMA, but as dual, they're going to be, what was that?
Single is for dual.
Yeah, for single, they're going to be receiving Costco 24, 40 standard, 40 high Q, and 45. So we should be good. Here we say create appointment. And here there's their schedule receiving. For example, for Sunday, no, for Monday, June 13th, first shift, they're going to be receiving dual CMA as duals, but not for high DQ. Costco for all kinds, for all sizes. Evergreen for dual, but not high cubes. OCL, ONE. These are the empties they were receiving. So for every city, here I choose empty in. Container number. We get the time slides. And here we choose, for example, for the Monday, 1 p.m., we create the appointment. And we need that appointment number that it's going to be to give us at the gate. When the driver arrives at the gates, you need this appointment number. Okay. And if you're going to dual it up or pair it with the loadout, that is as easy as ABC. Let me show you. This was a single empty in transaction, but if you have a loadout that like this container number, or this is used already. Okay, let me see if it works. No, it doesn't work. We just need to right click on the appointment and then choose modify. And then we can add empty in our appointment. Okay, we have 10 minutes. Let's cover this first. Okay, LBCT for APM, we need to see which appointments they're going to, which empties they're going to be receiving. Most of the time, they're going to be receiving Maersk for sure. Let me find your Maersk. I showed you how to make a dual appointment, right? For empty drop off, this is the type. We add the container number, we submit it. And here we choose the date, for example, the 13th. We choose the slot, on chassis, yes or no. And then we schedule appointments. I'm not going to make an appointment because if I make it, they will charge us if we don't use it. So when we schedule appointment, we should be good if it shows us in the confirmation for the emptying, if it's secured. So it's okay. If I'm going to pair an empty in with a loadout, this is how I show you. First, we choose import pickup, manage it, and tick this add empty drop off. When we check this box, a schedule appointment. When it's confirmed, and then we come to my appointments, here we choose empty drop off, manage. And here add the empty in container number. And this is as the same as the loadout appointment time. And then we schedule appointment and it will be secured. We should be good. We can return the empty and pre-pull a loadout. This is for APM. For YTI, as long as we have a loadout, we don't need to make an appointment for the empty in, but we have to make sure that the empty in is going to be receiving. Otherwise, they will reject the driver. This is for USEN terminal. And the same for tray pack terminal. We don't need an appointment for the tray pack for the empty ins. If we need for single, but for for USEN. For single we need, but if we have a loadout, we don't need an appointment for the empty in case of dual transaction. They will be receiving it, but we have to make sure that that kind and that size of the empty is in the schedule of receiving. Any questions?
No.
Okay. For FMS, Phoenix Terminal, to make an appointment for the empty, you need to make sure that empty is going to be receiving. Most of the time, we'll be receiving CMA. Here, dual. We choose dual, we add the container number, and then we add it. And then we validate it. When validated, it should say it's valid. It shows the line CMA and should show us the size and the type. It's a 45. It's a 40 standard container, 40 high cube container, and then it shows us the loadouts because we're going to pair it. For example, do you want to pair this empty with the 13th at 2 or 13th at 3? I said 13 or 3, yes, and then submit it. And the empty will be merged with the loadout, and then with which one? Okay, and now I can search in the list of appointments. When it should be here. Right. Paste, I search it. And here it says it's empty dual transaction. If I click on the appointment, it shows me the whole information. It says the container number is this is the empty. And this is the loadout, If we pair them, we can't make another empty in the appointment. But if we unmerge them like this, unmerge the appointments, confirm, finalize it. And now I have two separate appointments, one empty in appointment as single, one loadout appointment as single. I can return the empty as single without an issue, but they have to be receiving the empty as single, not dual, on their schedule. Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. I understand.
Okay, when I unmerge the appointments here at Phoenix, I have two separate appointments for the empty in and for the loadout. Okay, the next terminal here for eModal. For eModal, add visit. If I'm going to make an appointment for the empty in single transaction, PRA, for example, doesn't make any difference. All are the same. First, I add the container number. Okay, here it says pick import, but we're going to drop an empty. So for drop, I choose single. If I'm going to have a dual, I need to put both container numbers for the loadout and for here we choose the export or the drop the empty. And for the empty, I have to choose both. For the empty, if I'm not going to have a pickup, so I selected this none. And this is not going to be export, it's going to be an empty. Drop the empty. And the whole information that we need is the container number, the date and time. For example, 6 to 2. This is the window, 6 at 2 a.m., the whole second shift for Monday. And when it shows everything is good, I save and close it. And we should be good. And this is for the whole eModal system, for everything. And to make something dual, for example, one ITS terminal, let me see for and to pair an empty with a loadout, first I search the loadout container number. Here I can edit it. I choose the edit. Okay, I have the information for the loadout. Here it says single for pickup. Yeah, we have a single loadout transaction. So I want to add a drop. I say I choose this single.
Yeah.
And then here I choose the empty. I add the container number and then save and close. This is that easy, but it has an appointment already. Priget already exists. We made just now made an appointment for it, so it doesn't make 2 appointments. We have to cancel the other one and secure this one. Any questions?
No, it's okay.
Okay, our time run out. We have only 1 minute left.